Hello, Shitfell here, and for Silly Saturdays is going to be a thing that I do now. So Silly Saturdays, where I just find a interesting random game, usually new, in the category of being free. Um, Usually, I'm gonna try and do low price because obviously I don't have $1 million. So, Cursed Crops. This is an interesting game I saw. It's completely free on Steam. And yeah, we're just gonna get right into this. I saw the trailer for it. It looked kind of goofy. Um, yeah, it's kind of like a survival game. Um, I don't know. I'm feeling like Doug is up to par. This Harvey has the most color. Um, I kind of feel like Doug. Looks like he's lost all of his color. All right, and then you just press any button to join. Okay, I'm gonna select level 0. So, aesthetically, the game looked actually kind of good. Like, it's kind of like this 2D, 3D-esque kind of art style. Like, you got a 2D, whatever that is, rake, I want to say, with a 3D fence, 3D trees. Well, I'd say 2.5D. It looks like I'm only able to look at this from one angle. But yeah, we'll just continue on. The sun breaks on a homely little farm out in the middle of nowhere. The fields bore an array of lush crops, yet they lay empty of people to tend them. Gotta do a narrator voice. Sounds of life from the house nearby signify a stirring of the farmers eager to begin work. Okay. But unbeknownst to them, something else has begun to stir. And here it goes, the genuine goofiness. The door to the house swings open, and a tall, serious-looking man walks out. They seem to be strangely calm, despite being the first to notice the edible uprising. Kind of reminds me of, like, Scooby-Doo and Shaggy when they saw the cotton candy monster. Something's not right. Yeah, I would assume. Someone or something must have tampered with our crops. No, it's someone. But who? Could it be witches? Yes, the answer to everything is witches. It has to be. They look exactly like one aside from the lack of wrinkles or any other hag-like features. Just, let's blame witches. Burn 'em at the stake. Out of the still open door walks a young boy in a big hoodie. You'll float too, replacing Sissel's quiet suspicion with aggressive stupidity. Hey, who left the door open? The noise. Now what's that? Are those our crops coming to kill me? You know, that's an interesting first thought. No, can't be. They all have faces. Crops don't have faces, or legs for that matter. I beg to differ. Some crops do have faces. And why would the crops want to kill me? They don't have a reason to. What does have a reason, though, is... Shiitake aliens. Okay. I knew they'd be coming for me ever since I stole this high-tech weapon from them. Well, guess what? You ain't taking me alive. Wait, is the high-tech weapon the shotgun? I mean, he does have the shirt on and everything. Okay. Next to notice is Carlos. Yeah, I'm just gonna say Carl Isle? Carl Isle. I mean, the way it's spelled. I don't know. Carlisle. The self-proclaimed opposite of stupidity. She was too busy incorrectly yet passionately explaining the Pythagorean theorem to Sissel to realize that Sissel was no longer there and left the house to look for him. Now, where could he have gone? Oh, could he have gone some... Okay, gotten so interested that he just couldn't help but build a physical model of it. You know, that's accurate. You know, I'm reading through the story here. I feel like it'd be kind of rude not to. Positively adorable. Oh, is that a cherry with big old pinchable cheeks? I must pinch them. I wonder how they walk or breathe or eat. Where's my dissection kit? Oh, okay, this is interesting. You know, I'd probably be doing the same thing, though. There it is. I'd low-key be cutting these fruits and vegetables just to see how they move. The noise every time. Yeah, you get 'em. That's Doug. As our protagonists leave the relatively safety of their house to enter the hellscape before them, a shadowy figure can be seen hiding in the well. They laugh menacingly as their plan has begun. Dude, it's something in the water, man. Yeah, go... Go ask Alex Jones what's in our water, man. Their days appear to be numbered, unless they can solve the mystery of the cursed crops. Very well, let's get in here. Howdy, howdy, I'm your helpful Brock bro. Here to guide you through how to not die in this chaotic farmscape. Woofy! I'll teach you silly little farmers how to purify farms from these mean old crops. So you better say thank you, you wonderful little Brock bro at the end. How's about you chumble on over to me and start the teaching? Very well. So WASD, I love that. And then left click, face button left near Brock bro. Okay. Oshitake, I don't know what came over me. I swear I'm not like the others because they are a lot more hungry. Do you know if an evil crop hits you too much, you die? Okay, you better make sure that little old number up there never reaches 0, or else your little old butt's gonna be eating dirt. Very well. Don't worry, so long as your farmhouse is safe, you can always just get back up. You can see its health on your screen. What screen, you ask? Wouldn't you like to know, Farmer Bud? Very well. Anywho, if anyone goes for your jugular, my expert advice is to not get hit. Very well. Oh, and make sure you stab them before they stab you. That's important. Or shoot them, whatever floats your boat. Now why don't you try all that on me? Very well. I'm just gonna poke you with a stick, as one would do. Okay, so shift is how you dodge. I'll never use that. Attack, okay. I wonder if that's actually hitting him, though. I mean, yeah. That's the spirit here. You can have this. My kind drop this when they hit the haystack. You can sell that for some good old cash. Try and pick it up, taking it to the farmhouse. Very well. So I grab this and I run over here. And then I talk to you again. I do warn you, these drops will spoil after some time, so pick them up and take them to your farmhouse when you get the chance. Do they spoil if I already picked them up, though? Now let's talk about why you want money in the first place. Besides controlling governments and underpaying your workers, the planting phase. You can plant crops and spend money to prepare for the harvest phase here. Your interaction menu is how you do that. Buy team upgrades into the farmhouse, build turrets on the grass, plant crops in the field. Simple, right? Okay. So, I press R. So, that's going to be healing us. Okay. I definitely see what's going on here. And then what would I build out over here? I don't build anything here. Alright, browse options, Q and E. Or right bumpers. Choose option, face down. Well, judging on how I can only put one more thing down, I might want to rotate a little bit through this. Alright, so this is corn, a slow-moving crop that targets the barn. Once in range, it launches its cob. Metaberry, a pair of berry brothers. They heal nearby enemies and make them invincible. Okay, so we'll just do with cornons for now. Oh, we just plant crops long enough to fill that quota. Okay, well, let's not do that too much then. Deals high damage at long range and pierces through enemies. I'm just gonna put that there. I mean, Alright, I saw you writing that all down. Crack that menu open and get to work. Oh, since I can just build as many of these as I want. I mean, money is, like, obscure here. Not enough funds. I can build one of these. Because why not? Alright. We're gonna make some more fun out of this. I feel like if I'm overpowering them too much, it won't be that much of a fun tutorial, right? Alright, let's get out of this menu. And talk with... Alright. Crack the menu open and get to work. Buy upgrade at the house. Okay. Bam. Oh, okay, I see. I see here. That's why it kept on giving me money. Well, you know. And make sure you remember what special crops you planted. You'll see them again sometime during the harvest phase when they're done growing. If not, you'll regret it when you're caught unprepared with bad turrets for whatever you just planted. Feeling buyer's remorse, you can deconstruct and deplant any turret or seeds you put down. Why don't you try it? Alright, so I guess I take out this. There we go. And I guess we do that. Can't refund upgrades though, can't even exchange them for store credit. You need to fill that bar up in order to start harvesting your veggies. Don't get too greedy now, or do, I don't care, it's your funeral. With that all out of the way, why don't you start the harvest phase? When you're ready, stop wasting my time, okay? Farewell. Stand on the flag to start. And now you finish the tutorial. Woo, are you ready for me to eat your flea-ridden corpse? Very well. I meant my kind. Yeah, my kind, yeah. That was funny, right? Because that's... So you wouldn't kill a funny little guy like me, right? Okay, I'm gonna leave now. Best of luck, farmer buddy. Okay, let's take a look at this corn. Oh, come on, broccoli. No, Brock Bros. Yeah, I think I overpowered things here. We're just gonna go out and grab this corn. Not corn, carrots. Okay, we've got a free run in here. Ooh, I took a hit. Okay, yeah, we took a few hits there. I wasn't expecting it to be that dangerous. It looks like I survived the first wave. Okay, I want that corn over there. Oh, let's not get hit. Ugh. I mean, this corn was persistent. Yeah, I do quite a bit more damage using the melee weapon. Yeah, the melee weapon's a little bit easier on me. Alright, let's try and grab this stuff before it disappears. House health still looking good. Okay, now we're on the next wave. Ooh. I don't like getting hit. Especially when I don't know what hit me. Oh. I mean, that I would have recognized. Ooh. Inventory full, come on. That better not despawn. Let's get over there as fast as possible. Hey, let's get... Oh. The barn is under attack. Yeah, I see that. I didn't know that they'd just disappear, though, if I wasn't there. I thought they'd, like, smack at the house. It looks like I can still build even though... Okay, okay, now I see. Now I see. Oh, what's this? Fire? Yeah, let's kind of stand here real quick. Oh no! Visual Studio. Come on. Okay, so it doesn't appear that it locks the mouse into the window like it should. Can I report a bug already? Okay, this is still the tutorial, so I can't imagine that I'd lose this quickly. Yeah, what's this? Oh, that was just a dude chilling, breaking the house down. Alright, we're gonna grab a... So we can't get a pitch... We can't get anything, really. Oh well. We had survived. I mean, technically we died, but we survived. So I guess now we don't need the tutorial anymore. Like, would this send me back through a tutorial? I'm kind of curious. Yeah, so it's just gonna do it all again. Yeah, we're gonna get out of this. Exit to map. Main menu. Since it's only been like 16 minutes, we'll take a look at another character. Let's try Cecil. Just to see if there's like any real difference in like turrets or any other abilities. It does take it a second to load. Like I've pressed buttons. Alright, the chaos of the day ends, and we find the group finishing off the crop attack. Cecil is finishing off the last of the crops. Harvey is poking the corpses with his... I'd be Harvey. Carly Slay is furiously taking notes, and Doug is poking a mailbox. As one does. That appears to be the last of them, or so we think. Them dang aliens will be back soon. Mark Mosh. Okay, these words are cute. I'm not gonna say them, I might just slip. What the words mean. Who cares? Sounds smart though, anyways. Yeah, I'm trying to get one more game in here as quickly as feasible. Brilliant idea, Doug. We should ask our neighbors. Maybe they know something. Huh. I can't imagine that they'd have many neighbors, especially if things like that was coming up out of the woodworks. Huh. That's oddly suspicious. It's an alien in disguise, huh? Yeah, now there's probably merit to reading all of this. I'm not gonna spoil everything though. You just have to download the game, it's free. So yeah, there's definitely probably merit to reading this. I'm just gonna be playing through. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so now I gotta plant the crops to fill the quota. Oh, okay. This is kind of cool. So, let's go ahead and get some of these, we've got Cornin and Sabamato. Sneaks up on your turrets and covers them in vines. Kill them to free turrets. That's... Yeah, you know what? I just want these guys, you know. I mean, we've filled the quota. Let's just try and play things like a normal person would. Heals and buffs players within the radius. Flamin' Manure Catapult. Splash damage at medium range applies burn into enemies. Okay, so this is definitely something that's going to be like right here. Pitchfork Ballista. Rifle stand. Okay. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and keep one of these back here for me. Not enough funds? Okay. We can get a rifle stand here. Yeah, I guess we'll rock a rifle squad right here at some point. To, like, lock off this way. Alright, we kind of just gotta start it because our money... Yeah, we don't have infinite money anymore. So we just kind of stand here until it starts. Yep. Okay, so that uses a sickle. Oh, they come from both sides. Okay, I can't fire through here, through the fence, so I gotta chase it around. Okay, I'd like to report a bug, boss. Bosses. Game devs. Alright. Oh yeah. Shift is how you dodge. Forgot that that was a thing. Alright, let's get rid of the Brock. Brock bros. Alright, easy enough, easy enough. No real threats yet. Let's go ahead and get back into this menu. It does not pause for no one. Something to know. It does not care about your small problems. Didn't even have enough funds for the extra weapon yet, so... I mean, I'm just happy about the fact that they're lighting on fire. Oh, let's dodge the first barrage of enemies there. Okay, Banana Dude is gonna absolutely wreck me. Okay, let's get out of there. We need to heal. Ooh, that was a lot of goop. Okay. Let's not let the broccoli get in. We've got 95 right now, so... Do you have enough for another weapon? It's a matter of... I think a pitchfork weapon would be nice. Let's get one of those guys in. Pitchfork ballista. Ooh, I don't have enough for it quite yet. Yeah, we're gonna be sticking it at the forefront, right up there where the rifle is, too. Any amount of enemies that it can stop from reaching me, I'll be happy. Let's go ahead and fire at him. Gotta end whatever enemies I can before they even make it to the base. Oh. Okay, this guy's dangerous. Got him. Easy day, easy day. I definitely need to get out there, though, with this pitchfork ballista. I'm gonna put it, like, right here because that's where its range is at. I feel like that is literally the best spot I could have put it. Need to lessen the amount of enemies that can funnel through here. Alright, time to unload. Yeah, honestly, this is going by a lot smoother. This is definitely the right call. Now, that makes me feel like there's the last wave, but I actually don't think that that's going to be an issue. We're going to turn this in, and I can get one more rifle. Might as well build it here. Yep. Whoa, that was a lot of mush right there. Yeah, it wasn't all the mush in the world, but almost was able to afford another one. Oh, it looks like it continues on. Okay, so this is pretty much an infinite run thing, where you plant the amount of crops you need, I guess, and move on from there. All of these just give +8, so honestly, there's no reason to go any further beyond. At least, to my knowledge. Okay. Maybe further up in the levels you kind of have to. I would really like to build another one of these, but I can't right now, so... Yeah, I guess the goal here is to play until you lose. It's the afternoon. We'll see. I'm gonna see if there's a actual target to win in this level, and it'll probably unlock another level if I'm right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start funneling my damage line up here. It's in a straight line, and it'll get all sides. Yeah, we're doing pretty okay-ish for now. Oh, I just saw a pitchfork being speared through my screen. Okay, we can afford another rifle now. Yeah, as long as the rifles are somewhat capable. A ballista cost a little bit more, but honestly, these ballistas pierce through enemies. This is definitely the call. Yeah, we'll start cycling them off like that. Let's get rid of this corn on the cob as fast as possible. It has the juice. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna end this the old-fashioned way. With rounds of ammunition. Ah, we missed it. Oh, maybe. Maybe I picked it up. Ooh, I'm hurting. I like the little whistle. Okay, we definitely have enough money. I wanna make me a Hillen station, but this is gonna be much more beneficial to me. Yeah, I have more enemies coming from the top at the moment. I like the noises I make too. Like so far it hasn't gotten old listening to it. Yeehaw. Yeah, yeehaw. Kinda like the Dimsdale Dimmadome. But you know, in yeehaw fashion. Okay, yeah, I think we could just buy another one of these now too. We're definitely making money a lot faster now, which means we're in the department of having more enemies, etc. I mean, since the range is pretty far on this, as long as I can somewhat hit in the direction, yeah, it's really not that accurate. Oh, sniped. I wasn't even aiming for him, but you know, he got. Oh, the piercing enemies is so good. Yeah. I'll get another one of these up here. I feel confident that my dudes will take care of them. Okay, I cannot yet take on corn. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, I'm not yet able to take on corn. Again, it has the juice. Alright, we've got to plant a bunch of these. And as you can see, like, the quota is obviously lower for these guys. Slow-moving crop that targets the barn once in range, launches the cob. Gotcha. So as long as I can take it out before it's in range, I'm good. Alright, the quota is now that of a snail's pace, and I'm not trying to have 1,000 of them get up on me. So now we get the sob tomatoes, and might as well... No, we're not getting the med berries yet. We don't need invincible crops. It's nighttime, so we are in danger. Yeah, let's see if we survive the night. I think that's actually the play in this game, is trying to survive until nighttime. Oh well, this is my first experience with this game. Kind of takes me back to when Flash games were fun. Yeah. Ooh, okay, Brock Bro actually tried to hit me. How dare. That was a piece of broccoli that made it through. it's kind of hard to tell. Like, if the broccoli is bigger, is it healthier? I get that it's closer. Okay, we need to stay here and keep damage on him. Yeah. What's up? Okay, let's get... Increase your walking and... hold on. Increase the maximum number of vegetables you can hold. Increases the damage ranged in attacks. Bruh. I've been doing this wrong. I could have just been manhandling these things by myself. Yeah, you mean to tell me I could have been upgrading my damage this whole time? Yeah, that's so good. Yeah, can I like... Okay, so I can absolutely ruin the broccoli's day. Okay, that's a big healthy pile right there. Ooh, I really want that pile. It better not despawn. Broccoli stands no chance. Okay, okay. The barn is under attack, of course. Of course. Well, let's get damage too. Because I can. Broccolis are still not one shot, but these carrots can be. Oh, oh. Okay, we've got the tomatoes inbound. Holy cow, them tomatoes are fast. Okay, we need to turn in this money. Alright, moving on. I do regenerate health. It's not a bad regen speed. Oh ho ho, got you. It's not a bad regen speed. Yeah, I would have just been upping my damage this whole time had I known. I could have been chilling there. It is what it is. Oh, we've got a big old pile of money here. I'm not gonna bother too much fighting the enemies on their own turf. Right here. Primarily because I can see myself losing. Yeah, here we go right here. The tomato, how dare. Oh no, those vines hurt. I think those vines just chill there. That's where the vines live now. Alright, well, do I have to hunt it down? I feel like I have to hunt it down now. We're gonna get another pitchfork ballista. Yeah, see, it's making its way back down. I don't have to chase anything. Would you look at that? I just placed down something and then it, you know, came out to try and get it. Alright, looks like I won. Plant crops to fill the quota. Yeah, okay, yeah. Alright, there's a level 2, and I'll save that for another day. But this is just a random game that I found for Silly Saturdays. What's up? And, yeah. If you like what you see, subscribe, follow on Twitch, all of that fun stuff, right? And I'll see everyone at some point. Peace.